This is Randy Santel, Atlas, and I am very, very excited tonight. I'm going for overall win number 943, and I am back in the great city of Orlando, Florida. We just spent the past 2 days exploring Universal's Islands of Adventure and then Universal Studios today, but I am right by Universal Studios at Oshio Korean BBQ. I am very, very excited to be the first person to take on their brand new 100-oz Wagyu Beef Bulgogi challenge. I've got 1 hour to finish everything here. All of this looks and smells amazing. It would be crazy to do 100 raw ounces all within an hour. So instead, we've got 50 ounces here, which has already been pre-cooked with some healthy vegetables I see. And then over here, there is 50 ounces of uncooked, which I'll be cooking on this Korean barbecue grill right here. But there's 50 ounces, it's American Wagyu beef. So we'll do that along the way. Of course, starting with this, we've got an appetizer of their Mandu, which is pretty much like Japanese gyoza, similar to that. We've got some lettuce wraps over here to eat some of this. Then we've got some of their appetizers, or their sides really, but we've got some Korean kimchi, we've got potatoes, we've got bean sprouts, and then we've got some cucumber, but I've got 1 hour to finish. If I fail, it's gonna be around $200. But if I win, I'll get my meal free. I will not get a sweet t-shirt, but I'll be the very first person with my name and photo up on the wall of fame. Let's get this challenge started. All right, time for some more delicious Wagyu beef, this time Korean style. It's been a long time since I've done Korean barbecue, so there will be a learning curve with this, just like with the crawfish. But big thank you to my friend Soo Kim, the owner, and his family here at Oshio Korean BBQ. I think I'm gonna start out eating one of the appetizers, the Mandu, maybe have some of that too, and then get cooking some of this beef. It's like 50 ounces, like 3 pounds pretty much. We'll just see what happens. We got an hour, let's dominate. 1, 2, 3, boom. All righty. I added this to the challenge because I really wanted to try them. Oh yeah, and they are good. Wait, do you put it on the grill or in between the
Everywhere.
Everywhere, okay.
Everywhere. You can throw it on the center, you can fall through the whole distance.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna try chopsticks. That is some tender beef. That is amazing. A couple of years ago, I went over to a Korean friend's house and they had a big old Korean barbecue. And it was like my first time having a bunch of lettuce wraps. It was so delicious. I'm excited to revisit that experience. And all of this is marinated in a soy sauce and a bunch of other secret ingredients. Can't say I know what I'm doing, but it's looking good. I do have this rice here too, so I'm gonna add a little bit to the lettuce. Well, a lot of it. I was just told by my friend Andrew, who helped get all this set up, that kimchi is good on top of this as well. So let's try it out. See ya. All right, last one of the Mandu. Thanks, Ben. Do a little flip. I think it's cooking well. Looks delicious. Get some done with this spoon. The juice is down here at the bottom. It's worth using a spoon. Healthy red pepper. No, I'm wondering if this is done. I don't really know any better. I think it is. We'll call it done. Gonna eat it anyway. We'll clear all this and go for round 2. I'm gonna cook the mushrooms on this round too. Let's get this meat on there. We're only 10 minutes, 50 seconds in. We got plenty of time, so I don't want to load up the grill. I'll keep all this to finish on round 3. This challenge is amazing. Next time Sue comes back, can I get maybe some lettuce wraps?
Yes.
Some healthy lettuce wraps. Just over 13 and a half minutes in, just got a reload of lettuce wraps. Those are delicious with all this beef, but gonna flip this and then I think move over to some of the sides. Oh yeah, this grill is hot. 1 spoonful, but let's do some bean sprouts with corn in it.
I think it's just fermented bean sprouts.
Do what?
I think it's just fermented bean sprouts, not corn.
Oh. What's the yellow thing? Oh, the yellow is a soybean. Okay, not corn. I call myself cultured, but that doesn't mean I am. Next, we're on to the cucumber that I thought was zucchini. That's got some spice to it. It is definitely cucumber and it is delicious. All right, let's finish off this initial portion of the beef. I cannot say enough about how delicious that was, but we're done with half. Now I think we've got the rest. I think this is done. Smells like it. So we'll get this out of the way and we'll start eating this while cooking the rest. And if you do love Korean barbecue and you know that I'm butchering it, I don't mean to. Trying my best. All right, last bits. We'll put the peppers on the grill. All right, let's do the last lettuce wrap with rice. I've got jalapenos here. I don't really know what to do with them, so we'll add them here. We also have a whole bunch of garlic, but based on past experience with all the Italian food challenges, Katina won't be happy if I eat all this garlic. So we will leave that there. Isn't that right?
You're so right. I appreciate it.
Bon appetit. This beef is so incredibly tender, it is delicious. My body just told me I need to quit being cocky and focus in. All right, gonna clear this plate out by finishing the kimchi and the potatoes. Go back to chopsticks for these. Good to have this kimchi filled with probiotics. Healthy and delicious. All right, I suck. I hate chopsticks. I'm better with metal and plastic. Blame it on the wood. I don't know what's on these potatoes, but these are good too. I like the marinade or whatever's on them. All right, let's have some more of this cooked bulgogi over here. The translation for bulgogi is fire beef. So we got our fire here, and this beef is fire too. It is amazing. I can turn this off now, right?
Yeah.
Because we're done?
Yep.
All right, we have all the beef and stuff off the grill. Now we do, leaving no doubt. So we will get this off. All right, we'll finish off this while this cools down and then we'll get the win. Can already taste the green tea tiramisu. Should have taken this off earlier. That's gonna be hot when I start on it. are bringing out the tiramisu. Well, it's not part of the challenge, but I'm gonna eat it while the time's going. I'll give Nathan Figueroa something to come up and try to beat. I'm sure he's interested in this challenge too. And then it's got green tea in it, so it's healthier, I think, maybe. All right, never added this oil stuff, but we'll add a little bit for some healthy fats. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth. That's good. Whatever I just put on there had some spice to it, but let's get it all down. It's not too hot. This challenge has been amazing. It's definitely one of my top most delicious. This has been a fun experience, but it's not done yet. I'm going to soon say Oshio, means come on over, to that tiramisu. Last bite of the beef. Okay. Right at 35 minutes and 14 seconds in for that, but we have got to eat on camera this tiramisu, green tea tiramisu. I didn't even know it existed. Sue just said this cake is made by a friend who used to work for Disney, so I'm sure it's gonna be good. You can taste the green tea, that is nice. But it's not too much. That is good. Good way to cap off the challenge. What is that?
Strawberry milk?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
What is it?
Korean strawberry milk.
Huh. Why chug a beer at the end when you can chug Korean strawberry milk? One thing I love about not only Korean food, but really Asian food in general, it's always presented very well. Just like this challenge was. All right, last bite. Finger looking good, we might as well cap it off with this Korean strawberry milk. What is cheers in Korean?
Ganbae.
Ganbae. That was sweet. Ooh, that was some sweet milk. That was delicious, but love that tiramisu, but by far, favorite part of the challenge was, of course, the 100 ounces of Wagyu Bulgogi beef. Great to be able to do this challenge. Wonderful opportunity. It was overall win number 943, and definitely I have to say, one of my favorites so far out of my almost 11 years now of doing food challenges. Thank you guys for watching.